News Buddies. My name is Lisa Penrose, and today we are building a bean trellis, also known as a garden tower or a garden obelisk, or if you're really fancy, a tuteur. You can see behind me the first obelisk or tower that I tried to make. It is quite precarious. It's made from sticks that I found around the yard and cut to approximately the same length, but some of them are curved. It makes the tower kind of twist and lean forward, and it is very cute, very rustic. But I wanted to try to gather some materials a little better suited to making some, let's say, more stable trellises for the beans and peas that we are growing this year. So throughout the week, Dustin, my husband, and I have been looking at every listing on Craigslist and also checking out architectural salvage yards for materials. Something that we were able to pick up were all of these different railings from different, I think, stairs or pieces of railings rather. Some in this dark wood, some of them in this lighter white wood. We loved the carved shapes of these and thought they would make some really cute kind of rugged but still decorative trellises. These were from the architectural salvage yard, Earthwise Salvage in Seattle, and they were only like $1 or $2 for each of these pieces. Once we unwrapped all of our railing pieces, we realized that some of them were wildly different sizes. But that's okay, because when you're working with used materials, I think surprises shouldn't really be surprises. You should expect at least one. So we simply lined them up so we could figure out where we would need to trim them, and used a saw, an electric saw, to cut them all to the same lengths. While Dustin cut all the pieces that would make up the vertical part of our trellis, we also knew we were going to need some horizontal bars, and that would likely be some sort of trapezoid shape cut out from wood. So I placed the railings that we'd already cut into the approximate shape or position that we were going to want them in, and I measured the top and bottom where those horizontal bars would sit, and used a pencil and a measuring tape and a straight edge to draw those out on the wood so that we could cut them with the same electric saw. For the horizontal bars, we ended up picking up these planks of treated cedar, but if you're already at an architectural salvage store or you're picking up used materials, it might be nice to use some scrap pieces of trim for the horizontal bars, just for that other decorative element. We decided we wanted 2 horizontal bars on each side of the trellis, so we would need 8 total. Once all the railing pieces and the horizontal bars were cut to size and shape, we put the railing pieces on the ground in the sort of upside down V shape that we wanted them in, and we attached the horizontal bars with a drill and some carpenter screws. I promise I got better at using the drill as I practiced. Once we had 2 sides of the trellis complete, the next part required teamwork. I held the 2 sides together and Dustin attached the remaining horizontal bars. It was really starting to look like a trellis now, and we were getting really, really excited. Of course, the trellis would not be complete without a lovely topper akin to a Yule tree. These pieces are called wooden finials, but I was having trouble finding used ones that we could refurbish. When we were digging around the Earthwise Salvage store, we did find them labeled as bedpost caps, so that's what we ended up using. Well, there you have it. Here are our trellises. I think they turned out super cute. They're a little bit lopsided, a little bit imperfect, but I think that's a really big part of the charm. The first one definitely took way longer than we thought it would, but once we got some dinner in us and had our plan all set out from making the first one, the second one was a breeze, went by really quickly. Yeah, I'm really happy. Yay!